Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a team looking for its first win, the Groupers, taking on the second-ranked team in the land, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Groupers will put toe to leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Rebels offense will have the football first. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that, and I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Ole Miss. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's dribbling. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The short hands, it's Lee. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Rebels, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Snagged out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David? Oh, it's loose. And he gets back on top of it and averts disaster. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Rebels trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Groupers offense has its first opportunity of the day. The option. Now the pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A big third down coming, and hotty toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Picked off. A turnover in their own end.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
Here's the pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Working on the right, and he's dragged down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. So close to cashing it in for this offense. On target. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. On the option. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Haas. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Behind the chains now on second and long. With the catch, it's Stribling. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Moves away as he feels pressure. Working that left side now. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning.
Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Benson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this run.
Breaks into the open. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Gets it inside the 30, down to the 27, a pickup of 6. The groupers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's Benson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's the handoff. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Off the RPO, complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Looking to scramble. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The groupers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Just going to keep it after the snap. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. offense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Flips it out on the screen. Looking for the end zone. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Had to settle for the field goal.
Set to kick off.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. From the gun, the running back has it. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Simmons. Caught near the sticks. It's Haas. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. Got the 1st himself. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
But man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Running to Green. There he goes. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on 1st down from the 44. It's complete to the left. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the groupers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the shotgun. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab. It's Parrish. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's a heat. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Groupers.
Touchdown, Groupers.
And earlier, this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half, punching it in the end zone, cutting into this lead, and gaining the momentum in the football game.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he takes this from inside the 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And he's coming out of the end zone. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. 3 Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Sticks it in his belly. Turning it on. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down.
And you got to throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field. Always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
And they'll knock him down for a 5-yard loss. And the Groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. Finds some room. Touchdown, Groupers. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
35. Candace. 17.
Coming out with it, it's Watkins. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Using his legs, it's Diggs. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lee. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rushes on him. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He'll let it go to the left. Makes a grab on the shot. He's showing it all. The juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Catch in the middle. It's Watkins. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Rebels! And the beatdown has ensued.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
42. Candace. 17.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And now this offense will take the field again. Goes to the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 3rd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He's got it on the run. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on fourth down? The Rebels have pushed it inside the 20. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is good. He'll bring it out. It's Jeffrey. Just keeps moving. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Rides to back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The groupers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Now on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They boot it away, and they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll try the run. He has the first and still on his feet. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Oh, they're after him. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Pulls it in. It's dribbling. It's a seam wide open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The Rebels have their offense in high gear. Catch in the middle. It's hot. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. They tack on another score, and how about the way has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Off play action on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Wicks. Release to the back. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the fourth quarter.
The Groupers will send out the punt unit. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's right. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Back to the ground game on the left. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. At the 45, on its way. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, obviously the offense went out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. Find some fresh air. He's loose. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Groupers.
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
63, Pandas, 24.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for a man. It's Grant. That's caught. It's Ray. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Diggs. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. The Rebels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Can't get him to the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? We've reached the 2-minute timeout. They have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Working well behind the sticks on second down. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Got it, looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Someone say run the clock. Someone say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Here's the return from inside his 10. They stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Well, the dreams of an undefeated season are over. Certainly an accomplishment to make it this far, but this week in practice is probably going to be pretty interesting.
It's going to be very tough after suffering that loss, but you wonder, David, if this might be a blessing in disguise for them, because sitting here at one loss late in the year, their college football playoff hopes very much alive still. Now, can they turn this into a positive and get back on the horse?
And we've seen that in recent years, right? Like you saw Ohio State, they used a late loss to catapult them. They had so much energy and so many doubters and haters that propelled them to go win a national championship. So this moment, while it's sad and it's kind of depressing for them, could be one of the better moments of their season if they use it for good.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.